Well, the old saying goes, third time's a charm. But what do the stars say about whether Kim Kardashian and Kanye West will stand the test of time?
Patricia Kirkman is here to tell us if it is finally true love for both of them.
Oh, it's true love. It depends
Is it
on
lasting true love.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, seriously. When they got involved in the relationship, she was just coming out of a 9-year. When we're in a 9-year, everything is about endings and not going forward. And then 1 year, she's pregnant, she's having the baby, she's now in a 2-year. Life is wonderful. I really like being taken care of.
Yeah.
And boy, as he said, the house that they're moving into is nothing but one big closet right now.
Yeah, it really is. And that seems to be taking forever for them to finish it.
Well, as long as she stays with Mama, she gets more backup and support.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But he is very much a showman in all aspects of things. So he's looking to see what he can do, the show and tell, even the engagement ring situation, the cover of that magazine.
Oh, yeah.
The famous cover.
Yes, but all of these things are going. The thing is, they're talking about getting married in May, supposedly. In May, she's going to be in a 7-month, which says there's fantasy, but illusions and delusions that go with it. She's in a 2-year where she's overly sensitive and wants to be protected. He's in a 3-year, which he has a lot to say about everything, but it's karmic for him. And so he's going to bite the bullet and say some things that he's not going to be able to live up to or are going to be very embarrassing for him.
Now, do you say May will be a 7-month for her because her birth date's October 21st?
She's in a 2 personal year, and we always take a look at what's going on universally.
Okay.
So May is a 5-month, and her 2 personal year makes it a 7.
Oh.
So that's where the deception comes from. He, in May, will be in an 8 personal month. Show me the money. And he's going to be very lavish about everything he does. But he has 2 karmic lessons in his chart, which are the number 2, which is partnerships with females, 8 about the money, and the 2 combined together. His major issue is he can't say what he needs to say without creating chaos. Think back with the Taylor Swift thing. When he,
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And he's always going to be the showman. It's got to be him first. I mean, after all, she's gone to dressing as they dress together, the color combinations and things. She's always been an independent. Show me, look at me, and now it's look at us. She didn't do anything near that before.
Yeah, she seems like she's almost turning into like an introvert now, where she used to be like strong and independent, and he's almost like shutting her down.
He is, but let's see what happens. Come October, he's going into a 4-year. He's going to become very fault-finding and bitchy about things. She's going into the 3, which says, life is wonderful, and let me spend what I want to spend, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and life is fabulous. Only it won't be. And she may be pregnant again next year.
Oh.
So,
Well, speaking of pregnancies and babies, you did the numbers for North, who was born June 15th of last year.
right.
So what does that say about her, Northwest, her name?
No middle
And the
name.
birth date.
So her emotional side is always working off of the first name and the last name. Our first name's our physical self. Our middle name's our emotional self. And the last is a spiritual self. So when we don't have a middle name, our emotions are always going like this. And she's smack dab in the middle of some chaos that's going to come down, because she's in a 1-year and she wants some attention. And they're too preoccupied. They may be giving her attention, but let's face it, there's more than one nanny in that household.
Oh, for sure. Okay, you mentioned that she might be pregnant again. How do you know that?
Well, because she's going into a 3-year. He's been in a 3-year. That's when she got pregnant. First time. So now she's going into the 3-year. 3 years creativity. It's only communications of all forms, but it's also creation of life.
Got it.
So,
I hope I'm not coming up to a 3-year anytime soon.
well, you don't have to if you take precautions.
Right.
But for her, it doesn't matter at this point. It will matter if it makes a weight change or anything else down the road.
So April is the predominant month for Aries, correct?
That's right.
And so what do Aries have to look forward to this month?
Well, Aries, firstly, I mean, they'll put their head down, they'll go right into a wall. If they know that's what they're going to do, they want to do it, and they'll do it well. Aries have a need to be on top, to be in control. They're showmen in many respects, but at the same point in time, they'll work very, very hard to make things happen. They go that extra step to make things better than the average. And they seem to be able to produce more because they're leaders. But they also deal with Mars as their rising, as their sign. But the Mars is also a little testy, a little hot-tempered. So just a little bit of this and a little bit of that goes with it.
All right.
But the color is red in Think in Terms. We always say a raging bull is red. So that comes from it.
Well, Patricia, thank you very much for clearing up the whole Kanye and Kim thing. I feel like I can sleep easy tonight. And if you'd like to learn more by going to Patricia's website, patriciakirkman.com.
Stick around. The Morning Blend will be right back with what's happening on tomorrow's show.